us your opening thoughts, and then we'll open up for questions.
First and foremost, Providence played a heck of a college basketball game. They came out. I've not seen on film them make shots at the level that they made shots tonight to start the game. I think at halftime they were 10 of 14 from the three-point line. And I give a lot of the credit, in fact, most of the credit to them. They shared the ball. They moved the ball well. And, we need to guard them better than what we did in the first half from the three-point line. And part of it is on us. But they played a good basketball game tonight. Extremely proud of our guys in terms of the way they battled back in the second half, eventually to take the lead. We fought every second of the way. We battled. Unfortunately, we didn't play smart enough at the end of that basketball game to come out on top.
Coach, you battled and competed all year. There's no questioning your guys' effort. What do you need to do defensively? Are you just physically not capable of guarding in the Big East with this roster?
I don't believe that. We've played games where we've been very good defensively. We struggled tonight. Providence has a number of different guys that can shoot the three. They spread you out. Obviously, Bryce Cotton and his ability to come off ball screens to make shots, to make plays, he's on one tonight. And when he plays as well as he does tonight, he's hard to defend.
That's tonight, but statistically, you're next to last in the league in most defensive categories. So, big picture-wise, what do you need to do to be better next year?
Yeah, we need to defend the paint. If you can believe that, after the team goes 10 for 14 on you from three. If you look at all year in our stats and where we're at defensively, we need to defend the paint better than what we've done all year. We've done some things. We post-trapped. We've mixed it up a little bit to try to defend the paint a little bit differently. We got to protect that area better than what we're doing right now.
Kellen, what have you learned from Big East play this year?
Every single game, there's so many great players. That's part of the reason why it's so tough to guard. Everyone's so strong, everyone's so physical. Great coaching. Their schemes are fantastic every game. That's why it's so challenging. That's why it's such a great conference. So, we need to take some more accountability and try and stop opposing teams scoring.
What are your goals for this offseason? Not that you still have plenty of games left, but what are your goals this summer, this spring?
I'm going to focus on the end of this year and trying to get the most out of this year, and then I got some time to think about what I need to work on this offseason.
Kellen, what was the message in the locker room at halftime? You guys are down 13. You go on a big run to start the second half. What were the coaches talking about at halftime?
That we're still in this game. Coach Miller's always going to have our back. The coaching staff's always going to have our back and encourage us, motivate us. That's why we love playing for him. So he's given us the motivation we needed to come out, get a few shots, go down early, and we were back in it. Just keep fighting and fighting.
Randy, you talked about the defensive letdown at the end of the game. Specifically, what did you see that allowed them to kind of separate it from that 2 3-point lead to what we ended with?
Yeah, they made some plays, first and foremost. They made shots. Bryce Cotton, ball's in his hand. He's coming off ball screens. He was able to make some big plays down the stretch. And then anytime you put yourself in a position where you're behind late game, Providence is one of the toughest teams to come back on. They'll grind you. They'll make it a half-court game. And if you ever foul them, they're the #1 free throw shooting team in America. So they made their free throws for the most part down the stretch. And then we made some mental errors. We fouled a guy shooting a three-point shot, put him on the line. We had a couple things scouting-wise. I wish we would have done a little bit better down the stretch. But for the most part, I'll give the credit to Providence and their ability to make plays down the stretch.
Anything else for Coach or Kellen? Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.